Are you serious? Are you serious? Get some coffee, everybody. Calm down. But we've had a major earthquake in Alaska. Now, they first said it was 6.5, the U.S. Geological Survey. As always, they usually do this. They downsize this thing to 6.2, but it's powerful. And it's very shallow. I mean, it's right at the surface, 2.2. You have to understand, 2.2 kilometers, it's right at the surface. It's only a mile deep. And it was 6.5 originally. They've marked it to 6.2, but listen to the aftershocks. It's going to blow your mind. Here's the aftershocks. 3.5, 3.5. 1 second, please. Now my screen just went dead on me. Okay. 3.5, 3.5, 5.2, 3.9, 3.0, 3.0, 2.6, 2.5, 2.9, 3.0, 3.6, 2.5, 2.5. These are all the aftershocks in the last 30 minutes, and they are extremely shallow. They're right at the ground. I mean, they're literally just a mile deep. Some of them are half a mile deep. That means that whole area is just shaking and moving and quaking and just unbelievable. So we're waiting to find out some damage reports on, I don't know how many people are in that area. If you'll give me a moment, we'll check this live. It's been a very fluid situation the last 30 minutes. And our prayers are going out to Alaska right now. And so let's just check this. If we can get some information coming out of there in the last 30 minutes. Here we go. Canada News is reporting that this earthquake hit the Yukon, Alaska area, northwest of Skagway, Alaska, near BC border. The magnitude was 6.2, and it hit just about an hour ago. But in the last 30 minutes, there's been unbelievable. There is power outages. It is shaking people awake. There are things breaking, falling off shelves, what have you. Now we have it. Here's another word coming in now. Strong earthquake awakes the southeast Alaska, because it was 5:30 in the morning there. It was 5:30 a.m. when it hit. And there is power outages. And this quake was felt as far as 100 miles northwest of Haines. It was felt as far away as Petersburg. And so the reports are just now coming in. So we don't know the extent of the damage yet, but we do know there is power outages. This is a very powerful quake. As we said earlier this morning, we reported it just minutes after it happened, about 4 minutes after it happened. And now here's your update. The aftershocks are just off the charts. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 aftershocks in 30 minutes. 14 major aftershocks, all of it right there in Alaska, in Skagway, Alaska. We'll be back with more current world events and how they relate to biblical prophecy. We're in the last days. These mega quakes will hit. They will be even much stronger. The apocalyptic signs of the end times are here. We're on the brink of the beast. We're on the edge of eternity. Something biblical is going on with the signs of the second coming of Christ. And I just did a sermon Thursday night in Lady Lake, Florida, on the 7 prophetic earthquakes. And I told him, I said, this was just 7 earthquakes in the Bible that happened at unbelievable times. Like when God handed the 10 Commandments to Moses, Mount Sinai shook with a mighty quake. When the walls of Jericho fell for Joshua, there was a major, major quake. When Jesus died on the cross, at the moment of his death, the earth shook with a mighty earthquake. And the temple, the veil in the temple was torn in twain. And rabbis said the door of the temple never would shut again. And then on the resurrection of Christ, major earthquake. hit Jerusalem. And there will be another powerful quake when the two witnesses raised from the dead in Revelation 11. It says that quake will be so strong it will kill 7,000 people. And then, of course, the earthquake that Zechariah prophesies in chapter 14. And that might be the same as the one in Revelation 11. Either way, these prophetic quakes are leading us to, these are the birthing pains. And these quakes we're having now are all pointing to the return of Jesus Christ. So give your life to Jesus Christ. But don't miss today's live broadcast. It will be powerful. You don't want to miss it. We'll get up to speed on all the apocalyptic events, plus the mass shooting in San Diego and a whole lot more. We're living in the last days.